Okay, now that we have walls, I need to add a door. So I'm going to do a 36-inch or 3-foot door in that front wall, which is the one at the bottom of the window over here. I don't think I hit save last time, so I'm going to do that. I encourage you to hit save often. Okay, so there's more than one way to make this cutout in this wall, but I'm going to show you a way that uses some tools that it's good to know how to work with. I'm going to click line, and then as I go down to this front wall, we can see that little green triangle has showed up. That is marking the center point of this front wall. I'm going to click that. And now because I'm in ortho mode, I get these nice straight 90-degree lines coming out from my starting point. I go down, you see the green triangle show up on that other wall. I'm going to click there too. I have a nice exactly centered line segment to work with on that front wall. It's still trying to draw some lines, but I'm done with that for right now, so I'll hit escape. Okay, now I'm going to offset that little line segment using the offset tool. You could type 1 foot 6 inches, but you could also type 18 inches. So that is half the distance of the gap that I want. So now I'm going to click this and draw it over this way. And you can see my tool is still ready to complete that action. So I can click it again and draw it over the other way. Okay, now that I am done offsetting in both directions, I can hit escape to let it know that I'm done with that tool for now. So now you can see I have two ends of this gap that are going to be 36 inches apart, which is exactly what I wanted. Now I have all these other lines in the way. So that is what the trim tool is for. It's a little pair of scissors up here. And it is going to let me trim away those line segments that I don't want, like so. So now, if we zoom out a little bit, we can still see the walls of my shed, but now there's a gap right here in the center front, which is where I'm going to create my door. So I'm going to go over here to the doors layer and double click so that my check mark is on doors now. And I'm going to create my door right here on this layer. So that's the color it's going to show up. All right, so if I'm ready for my door, I think I'm going to use this rectangle tool here, and I'm going to click on this corner, which is where the door is going to swing from. I'm going to make the width of my door 2 inches. That's 2 double apostrophe. Then I'll hit tab, and it switches to the other dimension, and that I'm going to make 36 inches. If I hit enter, there is my door ready to fill that gap. And now I want an arc to show where this door would swing. So I'll hit arc. I like this one for this, the center start end. So center is going to be that same starting point. Top of my door, and go down. You can see that it is trying right now to make the arc go all the way around the outside. That's not quite what I want. And you can, it says the tooltip right here at the bottom, hold control to switch direction. There we go. Okay, so now I have a nice door that fits my gap and an arc that shows exactly how it would swing. So you might be wondering, why do we have different colors for these things? And one of the reasons is so that we can easily check the different pieces are grouped together. So if I click the little light bulb here on my layers tab, see, you can see my door disappear. And then if I turn that little light bulb back on, there it comes back again. And I could do that for the walls as well. If I turn the walls off, there they go. I'm left only my door right now, and they come back. So this is also a good way to check that your pieces are on the layers you think they should be.